Have it reloaded. Well, we're almost there. Thanks, John. Appreciate it, man. Let's see if we can get this going again. I'm having a bad connection day, it looks like. Let's see here. So the sheep are up here on the other. Okay. Oh, open the gate here. Really? Creaks like a barn door. I'll probably get rear-ended coming out of the driveway. So far this map, other than this field right here has no fence around it, so I'm shocked about that. Let's see, sheep are up here, I believe, on the right. Still same old, same old. So, as all they did is change the sheep and change the... Sheep used to be at the main farm, now they're down here at the secondary farm. And that fence around the field, that's about the only two things I know that I can see that's changed. What in the world is that? That's new. I'll change that thing up. Maybe it's starting up. Well, let's see if any changes are made here other than the sheep. A little house I don't remember. That I remember. There used to be a big shed back here towards the back. I guess this is now where the sheep are. Well, this has taken the place of the big shed. It used to be a big, like, crop storage shed. This is what this looks like. And the sheep are back here now where the field used to be. Feed. Water. Okay. Where is the buy point for the sheep around here? Where the gate is, or is it over here? Nope. Okay, if this is the opening gate, and that's the water, no trigger. Huh. Really? No trigger? Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, sheep there. So what? Where do the pallets spawn? Sure, not there. Not there. Oh, alley-oop! Over the fence we go. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, look, logs in the sheep pen. Meh. Well, where do the pallets spawn? No mention of that. No hazard marks on the ground. Was this a rushed to get the map out kind of thing? Did just do a nice big revomit of the same map, just change a little few things here and there, and forget to do the detailed stuff like hazard marks or trigger marks where, hey, this is where you buy your sheep. Or do we think, because look, new people aren't going to think, a new person in this game is going to look at this and go, and how wide's the water trigger and how wide's the feed trigger right through here? That's what I want to know. And the thing is, what kills them right here is this right here. They start you in the dumper out of $12.99. It looks like what, 700 some odd slots? That's fun. So you're not going to get much of your slot count back from 756 slots out of $12.99, and you're not going to gain much of that back selling this cheap junky equipment they start you off with. Woohoo! No, I'm not a map modder. And yeah, I understand certain things. When maps have problems, they get lost in the translation between the PC and the console. I understand that. These guys are talented. But it's like, if you got this kind of talent, think outside the box. Think outside the box. I mean, look at Alien Jim, man. The man gave us buy grass, hay, and straw. Buy fuel, sell fuel. Sell grass, hay, and straw. You can sell 9% of your stuff at the biogas plant. I mean, it's just flying alien spacecraft over Washoe, Nevada. A helicopter that flies that's also a sell point for your root vegetables. I mean, come on. And before, when the Sussex map was released, you had the ship in the harbor that left it every day at a certain time. I mean, this is just like I'm on the same map in 17. I mean, yeah, the colors are pretty, the graphics look a little bit more detailed and that sort of thing, but it's just, I don't know. This is not going to be a very long tour, I can tell you that right now, or a very long live stream. I mean, the fence around the field next to the farm, I'm glad it's gone. I used to hate the mow grass, and that used to be an all grass field, and the sheep used to be down there. I don't mind the sheep changing, that's okay. It's no big deal, but I mean, if you're going to put them out, put triggers out. I mean, these guys used to be tucked way back around this curve. At least the pigs did, and they still are tucked right here behind the curve. Looks like. Well, see, that is the way the gate at that main house should have sounded. Making some kind of metal clankety sound, so that rickety wooden barn door sound that it made. See, again, no trigger. Do we water on this side, or do we water on that side in the pen? In the last version of this game, you went into the pen and actually watered and fed, and of course the water trough was back in here in the middle of the yard, and so was the feed trough. And I'm sitting there trying to think, okay, well, there's manure, so that's changed. Because that used to be back along this, there used to be a lane back here. And see, the feed's changed too. The feed used to be at the front where the water is, and the water used to be in the yard, and this just used to be straight fence. This is where the manure area used to be. And the barn was where you could walk through it and see, you get the dialogue when you walk up to it, but you don't see there's no hazard marks. So for somebody who's new to the game, that's going to be hard, very hard, for them to, I don't know. You may have to be a genius to dope that out, but think of it, or just walk on by accident. But I mean, come on, put down some trigger marks for the new guys. We can see it. This lane used to be dirt, not gravelly, so that's changed. Little minor changes. This is the bad. This used to be a hairy, bad road, and of course this fence is new. There was never a fence, so you could go right through here and add sheds and stuff. You can still add sheds. It's flat enough. Looks like it is. I'll tell you. Were you liking that Outback there, John? The new one? I took a look at it. It looks pretty good. Of course, I wouldn't want to play it by myself. I'd rather have some friends playing it. It's got so many big fields. There's enough room there. You could create 2 additional farms. Do a big multiplayer on it. Let's take a little swing around here. No, I'm not going to take the path. I'm going to go off-road and 4-wheel drive it. So what is this? Just a boneyard? See, I like the maps these guys put out, all these modders and everything else, but this stuff, it's like, really? Oh, it adds to the realism. No, I'm sorry, man, I'm sorry. Don't need it. That's just wasted space. I could put another pen right there. I could put another shed. I could put a shed right there. Shoot, if we had placeable sell points, you could put a sell point right there. That's just, you know, like I said, that's kind of just wasted on me a little bit in a way. I don't really know if I want to play this map again or not. I was thinking about it, but most of it's still the same. It hasn't really changed much. A few minor things. I hate to be big and critical about maps, but I'm going to be honest. I mean, you know, I'm a fan of the modders. And if the modders don't have all this talent and they just don't pull it off, you know, well, I want to call them on it. You know, give me something, wow me, impress me a little bit, show me something different, a new sell point, or a place where you can do this, a place where you can do that. Well, changed the dike system up. It's more concrete. Before it used to be land ditches, not concrete around the ditch edges. Pull over right here. From now on, see something. That's the map edge. We'll see how far it goes. How far out does it go before it stops you? Oh, so you could, right here's the edge. You could put like a little boundary with your paint tool and have a little long field if you want to cut these trees down. So that's something. Still, I just don't know. I like it's a good map. I mean, these guys, like I said, they can mod a good map. I was impressed with it when it was in 17. They just need a, I don't know. You think if they're going to do a redo, they'd add a little more to it, put a little more wow factor in it. You know, no, I don't mod, and I know this is my opinion. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion. I'm not going to eat somebody's lunch for somebody tell me, oh, it's the greatest map on earth. Well, that's fine. That's your opinion. This I've played it before, and this just I just feel like it's like deja vu. So, you know, all except for the sheet being changed and the fence being removed from the fence. It's just like a reoccurring dream. I've seen this before. So this will probably, I'm not going to really go around the map. I'm not going to waste anybody's time. It's basically the same map from 17. It's with a couple little changes here, and it's got the 2019 graphics enhancements. I wonder if the paint tool and landscaping tool is working, or is it messed up? I checked out the Outback map yesterday, and landscaping tool's messed up. It doesn't have the grass that grows or any, and the palette's very limited. It's kind of the way it was. Same palette that he gave, that the modder gave us in Presumazowo, that map that he did, and then the same flat map that he gave us. You know, it's just the same thing. Get out of the way, you mad driver. Same barn setup. This is, you know, this is what I'm talking about. This stuff, if it wasn't in the way, room for another shed, some more storage space, or a big slurry storage pit. Same thing with this. You know, whoopee. Yeah, it makes it more realistic, but again, wasted space that can be utilized with my own ideas. That's the thing. If you remember the write-up for 2019, you'll have the ability to create your own farm and do your own thing and put your own buildings in and blah 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 this and I mean, you know, yeah, new farmer and farm manager, but you know, come on, farm manager and start from scratch, but new farmer, come on, I want to be able to have that ability too. And see, right here's what, you know, this is what's, you know, I like the cow barn. It's a nice cow barn, but I guarantee you that's what's eating up the slot count. You know, nice shed, but I guarantee you it's it's eating up 100 of the slots. Guarantee it. Same with all the other stuff and all the little decor. That's what bites into your slot count and makes it hard for you to get the equipment or buy the equipment you want or utilize the equipment you want. That's the thing. I mean, they have the ability to lower the slot count and still have the same buildings in here. It doesn't take that much. I mean, Alien Jim and Oxygen David, they've both proven that. All you got to do is go in and tweak this and tweak that. And tweak it before you submit it. Yeah, a few subtle differences, but that's about it. I'm not really impressed. I don't see myself playing on this map. Only if I was bored would I want to come on here and play. And the first thing to go would be all this cheesy equipment. Come on. I mean, this is the kind of equipment you use on a 25, 50 acre farm. I wouldn't use that on a 1,000 acre farm. Go deep in debt and get some big stuff. Or some moderate, medium equipment. Alrighty. I think what we're going to do is we're going to end this sucker. Not really impressed with it. So I'm going to sign off. See you later. Have a good time. Have a good Sunday. Have a good rest of the week. If you live in the U.S., have a good. If I don't talk to you or put out a video, happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy Black Friday the day after, especially if you're married and have to go shopping with your wife. All right. Everybody have fun. I think I'm going to stop the broadcast. We'll see you later. Happy farming.